Good morning, friends. Today I'll be speaking on the topic United Nations Security Council. United Nations Security Council is one of the six main principal organs of the United Nations. United Nations, we all know, was formed after World War II in order to prevent um, from such wars from happening. United Nations Security Council's first meeting was held in the year 1946. Its primary objective is to maintain international peace and harmony around the world. It uses military action if required, and is the only organization in the United Nations which can impose economic sanctions, and is binding on the United Nations members. It has its presence in countries like Rwanda, South Sudan, Korea, and even in the Middle East. India has given a lot of soldiers to the peacekeeping forces used by the United Nations Security Council. Talking about its membership, there are 15 members in the United Nations Security Council at any given time, 5 being permanent members and the rest 10 being non-permanent members. The 5 permanent members are the major power of the world, or even called the P5. These countries are China, US, UK, Russia, and France. They have veto power. That is, they can veto any decision made by the organization. Um, Even if they veto any decision, the decision will not hold, even if even the majority of the members want the decision to be implemented. The other 10 members have a 2-year term, and are chosen according to the consensus of the General Assembly, if I'm not wrong. The presidency of the organization rotates every month according to the alphabetical order of the organization. India has been a member of the United Nations Security Council in the year 21-22 and will hold its presidency in the month of December 2022. Now talking about my viewpoint of the organization, if we look at the current geopolitical context and the scenario that is happening around the world, we have seen that Taliban took over Afghanistan after departure of US from the country, or Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Even though there has been sanctions, laid on the country, um, there hasn't been much effect on, or I would say there hasn't been much accountability to the United Nations Security Council. It has to be more proactive. Otherwise, developing countries, or rather less powerful countries than these major world powers like Russia and US, would keep doing what they want to do, and there's no point of having such organizations if these major world powers do what they want to. So I think United Nations Security Council as an organization needs to be more proactive and more accountable. Thanks so much.